The singer and business mogul Jimmy Buffett died at 76 over the weekend from Merkel cell cancer. It was sad news for his many fans, known as parrot heads, but as Buffett said himself, if there's a heaven for me, I'm sure it has a beach attached. And that was Buffett's whole appeal, using his style of Caribbean-infused country rock music to whisk you away from your 9-to-5 to a white sand beach in the imagined paradise of Margaritaville, which was more a state of mind than a real place. But while he preached a beach bum lifestyle, Buffett himself was not wasting away at Margaritaville, more like grinding away. Buffett turned the concept of Margaritaville into a licensing business empire, attaching his brand to things like pickleball paddles, luxury resorts, retirement villages, cannabis goods, RV camps, salad dressings. You could go on. Forbes recently calculated he was a billionaire from his sprawling ventures. And honestly, I think Buffett's Margaritaville brand will end up being more of his legacy than his music, which I went through his whole discography yesterday. It was okay.
Well, it's a good vibe. We were playing it too.
Yeah.
It's perfect background music, especially when the sun's shining. But yeah, I mean, his business empire was expansive and sprawling. Of the $1 billion, just 5% came from his actual music catalog. So it really does go to show how big he became and how big this lifestyle became.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go through some of the other things. You hit some. You got the Margaritaville themed condominiums, resorts, retirement communities, which I love too, because it's advertised for the 55 and better crowd. It's just a classic thing. Margaritaville restaurant chains in airports, which I have been to, and then cruises as well that go from Palm Beach to the Bahamas. So he truly was all over the place and very sprawling. And then this is my favorite Jimmy Buffett story, is that obviously he's got the same last name as Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
And so the two actually took a DNA test in 2018 to see if they were related, because Jimmy Buffett's like, I got such good business acumen, so do you. Turns out they weren't related, but then Warren Buffett jokingly said that, asked Jimmy to keep me in his will. So it's kind of like this full circle moment where, yeah.
That's very fun. Another thing that I found was he was a big writer.
Oh.
He was a big writer. He was a novelist and a nonfiction writer. And he's only one of 6 writers, with like John Steinbeck and Ernest Hemingway, to appear on both the New York Times' fiction and nonfiction bestseller list.
The dude could do it all.
It's just kind of like a little hypocritical. I gotta say, he's telling everyone through his music to like take it easy, take it chill, don't worry about work. Meanwhile, he's literally a workaholic, and he's doing all of these business deals. He's writing books. He's being a super successful author. So he's a billionaire. I mean, I don't know. It's a little interesting to hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
What he's saying in his music. But Margaritaville Times Square, we have to talk about that because I've been 3 times. It is a $370 million operation up there, and it opened in 2021. It was by far his biggest business venture at that price tag, and it recently filed for bankruptcy, actually. Because I don't know why they opened it in 2021 when Times Square was still getting back. And they think it's going to be okay, but I've been there a few times. It's actually, I say I went ironically, and then when I'm there, I'm like, hey, this is actually pretty fun.
I really want to go as well. And I think it was because one of Jimmy Buffett's friends said, until you take New York, like you haven't done anything yet. So I think it was kind of his white whale. He definitely wanted to have a presence there, because if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, baby. Hey. Thanks for watching, and if you want more Morning Brew Daily, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also check out the rest of our episodes wherever you get your podcasts.
New episodes drop at 7 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, and you can email us at morningbrewdaily@morningbrew.com.